Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, good morning. This is Jeeves here, your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge. Pulling back the layers and dissecting your favorite tracks, and right now I'm getting ready to do Avenged Sevenfold, and this is from a live. See, I got a lot of people while I was on break, and I was saying, hey, what kind of more kinds of videos should I do? I did have quite a few requests to just go ahead and try live videos, which I've done in the past before with bands like Nightwish and others, but this one I'm doing live from Avenged Sevenfold, and the name of the track is A Little Piece of Heaven. So got a busy week for you this week. I think this week I'm also doing Static X, Faith No More, and a band called Our Oceans. So I'm going to be going boing, 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 boing all the way through until next weekend. Like usual, I want to thank you for all your supports. There's different ways that you can support me, and if you don't find that you can support me that way, or want to support me that way, you can always share the video. All right, guys, let's do this. Live in the LBC, so I guess that's Long Beach, because I heard him mention it at the end of this. This is Avenged Sevenfold. A Little Piece in Heaven. All right.
The story begins. Is it such a sin for me to take what's mine until the end of time? We were more than friends before the story ends, and I will take what's mine, drink what I would never decide. The love that been so strong for far too long. I was weak with fear that something would go wrong.
Okay, I gotta stop. I admit, I was not expecting this. I have done, I think, a couple of Avenged Sevenfold and you know, completely different sound and everything like that. But I got to admit one thing really quick. I learned a great lot about this band, you know, doing research on the internet, and also I think the Finn McKenty punk rock show I watched. Wow, these guys really have managed to contain and continue to grow their legacy based on being able to switch up styles, from what I understand. So this is only, I think, the third song from theirs I've heard. But come on, this is incredibly fun because it's got that Danny Elfman thing, right? That whole vibe of it has got kind of that Danny Elfman kind of an Oingo Boingo kind of feeling there. But of course, they're killing it with how they're doing and how they're playing stuff. I love that guy's voice. Now, because I know that Avenged Sevenfold has been around forever, is this the same singer who's been there since the beginning? As a matter of fact, I think I've remembered Finn talking about the fact that the band members have not shifted around too much. I'm not too sure. Anyhow, just back to this. The one thing I do want to say about this is that when I'm listening to live music, I have to kind of turn my ears off to the details that I usually put into engineering. Not to take away from the engineering of live. Are you kidding me? I don't want that stress for $1 billion. Live engineers, all of you guys out there, I don't care if you're in a club, in a small little box venue and huge venues, my hats have always been off to you, because that is probably one of the most stressful things. But anyhow, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just so blown away by the arrangement and how they're performing this. Apparently, this is, I think, this was their like closing song for this show or something like that. But yeah, let's just keep going. That's why I got a hit for you. And I know man, I just love this. Like I said, I don't know, enough about the band, or any band really still to this point. After 400 videos, you think I would, right? But it really sounds like this band is like a complete journey. Like their shows must be a complete kind of theater presentation, musical theater presentation. I did catch a little bit of what happened before this while they were all in the jacuzzi and say, hey, let's go back and play. That guy gets out all butt naked and stuff. That's just great. But, this kind of composition and stuff like this kind of musicality by any set of musicians is worthy of, like, I'm not laughing at them. I'm just elated with joy that they have crossed up quite a few styles and still managed to blend in the Danny Elfman style compositions and stuff. There are some things in here that remind me of the Danny Elfman or Oingo Boingo's Nasty Habits. As a matter of fact, I think I did that on this channel. You can search that out. But what I love about this is that these guys are having a blast. The voice of this vocalist sounds as fresh as probably the first song you opened up with. He's got an incredible sounding voice and stuff. And, I haven't been able to kind of rinse and glam on the musicianship and stuff like that because I'm just having a blast with the track, man. And that's what I think, that's what this is all about for me, is I'm just fully getting blown away just by, the energy of the track, the choice of arrangements, compositions, the way they're performing it and everything. It's just super cool. Let's just keep going.
Yes, I know it's time to die. And a word to the wise when the fire dies. Think it's over, but it's just begun. Now, baby, don't cry. You had my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart. so much for the hometown
Wow.
support. We fucking appreciate it. Love each and
All
every
right.
one of y'all.
This is
See you
great.
next time.
What energy. Oh my goodness. Look, check this out. Here's where I was with this. They had that section of maybe 32 bars where they got into more of the darker, heavier part of the sound that I was just familiar with them just from the couple songs I've heard in the past here on my channel. But, you know, the fact that when you pull back, it is a completely different experience, though, when I watch a video that is live. You guys are right that I should be doing more live videos and stuff. Because I got chicken skin like 2 or 3 times through this whole thing. And it's to see how the energy of the fans also is feeding off of each other. And it just seemed to me that this was kind of I'm just saying this from my very, very little knowledge of their discography, but maybe this is like their Bohemian Rhapsody type of big ending song or something that has, you know, some through and through power to the, you know, to the fan base, some legacy power. Because when you see everybody singing and doing the whole, you know, hey, with the flashlights or whatever the flashlights used to be lighters, now it's your cell phones or whatever. That you're right. Watching something like this does also change a little bit of how I listen to it, because now, instead of me just trying to just dial into the depth of engineering and technique and stuff like that, I can really enjoy the song for the power that it is. But also the other standout thing about this is that, you know, I am going to go back into the engineering now. The engineering was really super tight. I was able to finally kind of settle down and pick off the left-right separation of guitars as I was watching the musicians and stuff, and it sounded really, really, really super sick. I don't know if these guys have released an album on this Long Beach performance, but I'm sure you guys will tell me. Anyhow, I love this. Thank you guys for this. I really appreciate it. Not quite my typical reaction, but I know I'm probably going to go through. You guys are going to give me a bunch more of Avenged Sevenfold for me to check out. But this was great. This was a great way to start off my morning. So I want to thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging in there. Like I said, this week coming up, I've got Static X, Faith No More, and Our Oceans. And I might drop in a talk story a little bit, because I did mention Finn and his show, and I think I'm going to do a talk story about things that I've been doing on the side to learn and educate myself by going to other channels, like Finn or Mike the Snob. I think he's called Becoming the Night. Of course, there's Rick Beato. Nick Nocturnal. I mean, these channels have been influential to me as far as like going, okay, help me learn a little bit about the band and stuff, and then me becoming fans of theirs because of, you know, just enjoying how they present what they present, but has been helping me on my trajectory on learning more about metal and rock and all this sort of stuff. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Like I said, you guys know how to support me if you want to support the channel, and if not, if you want to, the next best thing would be sharing the videos if you dig it. All right, guys, take care. Have a killer day. All right. All right.